Little Kansas City Chiefs, Houston Texans, play by play. Texans are going to get this ball first. Um, Chiefs are playing for the number one seed in the AFC. Basically, if they could win the next two out of the next three games, they're going to be the number one seed in the AFC. New name, same game, guys. Chief High Smoke, change the name. This is who I am, guys. This is what I do. This is going to be a channel where you just smoke weed and NFL content. Houston's going to hand the ball off, and Mixon's going to go to the right for about 1 yard. CJ Stroud, 2024, 64% completion percentage, 232 yards per game, 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 45 times sacked. This is definitely would say he had a better rookie year than his second year, sophomore slump for him. Stroud comes out under center, single back formation. He's going to play action fake to Mixon, roll out to his left and throw, and he's got a receiver for about a 13-yard gain. Tank Dell to the far sideline left. Good start for Houston early. The first play they faked like they were going to run to the right, or they ran it to the right, and then this time they faked that same play and then play actioned it and hit Tank Dell to the left far sideline. First and 10 for the Texans, shotgun formation. Schultz goes in motion to his left. Stroud, Mixon to his right, takes a snap, throws quick out to 12, and it's wrapped up by Trent McDuffie. Nico Collins, I'm still getting these numbers correct for the Texans. I haven't watched them much this year. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Texans. On their own side of the field, about 43-yard line. This Chiefs defense has come on as of late. They weren't playing well beginning of the year, middle of the year, but lately they've shown they're an elite defense. Stroud shotgun formation, Chiefs show blitz, they do, and it's going to be incomplete. Good play right there by Justin Reed. 3rd and 12 for the Texans. Ooh, was that Tunzel? Houston's got an offensive lineman down. I thought just off of the game last week, there were some things they could build on offense, and I think they could take into this Texans game, and you could see possibly today them put up 30 points. The game's going to go to a commercial for an injury timeout, but I really think today the Chiefs' offense is going to show up, and it hasn't all season. But Houston's going to be on a 3rd and 12 after the injury timeout. Looks like their right tackle, Shaq Mason, got rolled up on right there. 3rd and 12 for Houston. Kendrick Green comes into the game. Shotgun formation for Stroud. 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, looking middle, now looking left, fires, and it's intercepted. Picked off. Chiefs are going to get this football back. It's Jalen Hicks, the rookie out of Washington State, with the interception. Well, right back where they left off against the Browns, getting turnovers. Good to see for the rookies getting playing time out there. I believe he was like a 4th-round pick. 3rd or 4th. Stroud just overthrew that. He was looking for Collins right there. I don't know if he should have thrown it at all. He had double coverage and then a guy over the top. And it was 2 safeties, and he threw deep into that 2 safety. Mahomes comes out, shotgun formation, quick pass out to Worthy. Worthy, 30, 40, and he's going to get about an 8-yard gain right there. It's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Chiefs. 12:47 left to play, first quarter, just underway here in Kansas City. Chiefs 13-1, Houston 9-5. Big game today for the number one seed in the AFC. Mahomes shotgun formation. Chiefs 2nd-2 from the 42-yard line. Takes a snap, hands off to Pacheco left, and he's going to break a tackle and get to about the 48-yard line. Chiefs almost in the Houston Texans territory. It was a different kind of run right there. He just handed it off. Pacheco went to the right. Usually they run it right up the gut. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see some creativity in the run game. Just something different besides handing it and going right up the middle with it. Mahomes play action fake and shotgun. He's going to throw out to Kelsey and he drops it. It's probably one of the easiest passes of his career. He could have just one-handed that thing and ran for a first down. It's going to be 2nd-10. Kelsey gets bumped. Oh, you and me could have caught that pass. Mahomes, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his right. Kelsey and Hop are over there. He's looking that way. Now he's looking middle, and it's caught. Caught for about an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd-3. Oh, Hopkins got popped at the end of that play. Third and 3 for the Chiefs. Mahomes shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right. Pirine in the game as well. He's looking right now, looking middle, and he hits Hopkins for a first down on a little comeback route. Texans are playing off of him, and Hopkins just runs about 5 yards and stops, and Mahomes hits him. Yeah, it looks like a little zone concept right there for the Texans. That's what you've been seeing. If they're playing off Hopkins, Mahomes will just throw it out quick to him like that. Mahomes single back formation. He's got Pacheco as the running back. Now he sends Worthy in motion. He's going to fake the handoff to Worthy, handoff to Pacheco right up the gut. He's fighting, and he's got about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd-7 from the 37-yard line of the Texans. 10-19 left to play, first quarter. We're scoreless here in our Arrowhead. Chiefs break the huddle, shotgun formation. Pat's got 3 to his right. He's got D-Hop all the way by himself to his left. Takes a snap, now he's looking middle. It's a screen pass out to Pacheco. Needs to make one man miss, and he does it. It's going to be about a 1-yard gain right there. Flag on the play. Possibly be holding. Yeah, it is holding on the Chiefs. Carl Cheffers. God, I hate that guy. Holding on Trey Smith. He hasn't been as good as this year. There's been a lot of penalties on Trey Smith. Chiefs have this new offensive line now. They got Joe Tooney playing left tackle, and they got Caliendo playing left guard. It's looked a little bit better than looked good in the first half last week, bad in the second half. Mahomes shotgun formation, big drop, looking deep, and he throws short to Worthy. Worthy is tackled for about a 4-yard gain to the far sideline left. Looked like that was Mahomes' 3rd or 4th option on that play. And just looking at it, his ankle looks good. I mean, he's moving around back there. It doesn't look like it's bothering him at all. We'll see on this 3rd and 13. Biggest test of the game right here for the Chiefs. 8:55 left to play, first quarter. Chiefs break the huddle, shotgun formation. Mahomes has three wide receivers to his left. Now he sends Kelsey in motion. Mahomes takes a snap looking right. Now he's flushed out to his right. Trying to make a play. Now he's going to run up the middle. 40, 35. Mahomes, and he's tackled about a yard short of the first down. Ankle looked good on that play, but he's feeling it. Let's see how he gets up. Gets up a little gingerly. Looks about 80, 85% right there. He still has a little bit of the mobility, but it's definitely not 100%. See if the Chiefs go for this. 4th and 2. Yes, they are. 4th and 2 from the 32-yard line. Chiefs shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to Mahomes' his right. Takes a snap, big drop, throws middle, and it's caught by Hollywood Brown. 20. Big catch by Hollywood Brown on 4th down. And the Chiefs are going to be in the red zone at the 18-yard line of the Texans. Big catch by Hollywood Brown on a drag route right there. And Mahomes had to get that over alignment, and it was actually pretty good coverage by the Texans. It's just once Hollywood Brown got past the line, it kind of opened up a little bit. Chiefs break the huddle, single back formation, Hunt the running back. They're going to play action fake into around to Worthy. Worthy, 18, and he gets about 2 yards on the play. That's the thing with him. He still needs to learn how to turn up and get upfield, make a guy miss. It's a lot of straight line speed with him, and the jukes aren't there. I've noticed he has a hard time making guys miss tackles. Like Tony could make a guy miss. He wasn't as fast as Worthy, but Worthy just doesn't have the jukes. Shotgun formation from Mahomes, takes a snap. 2-step drop, looking left. Now he's flush, trying to run middle. Stays on his feet. 10, 5, trying to run. Bulldozes his way into the end zone. Touchdown! Chiefs! Good start for this game. Chiefs are up 6-0. Extra point pending. Mahomes just ran right up the middle and barreled his way into 2 Texans defenders right there. Ankle looks good, and Chiefs are going to take the lead. Let's see about this extra point. Yeah, he just ran right up the middle right there. They don't even have a spy on him, and he got popped right at the end. Got up just fine. Extra points up, and it's good. Chiefs up 7-0. 6:31 left to play first quarter. Points off turnovers win you football games, and they did it a couple times last week against the Browns, and they're doing it this week to start this game. This Chiefs defense has been playing much better, and I was banking off maybe the offense would figure it out today and put up over 30 points, and it's looking good early. Texans come out, single back formation. He's going to send Dell in motion to his left. They're going to play action fake to mix in and throw middle to Collins, and he's got it. Catch for about 14 yards. J-Will on the coverage right there. 1st and 10 for the Texans, and they're going no huddle right here. Shotgun formation for Stroud. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left. One to his right, takes the snap, looking middle, and he throws, and it's caught. Caught by Tank Dell. Another crossing route. Caught for about 20 yards right there into Chiefs territory. They're close to the red zone. About 30-yard line, I want to say. I'll actually make that 35-yard line of the Chiefs. They came out hot this drive. A couple deep passes for Stroud. I just kind of feel like if he gets out to his right or his left, he's better than when he's in the pocket. Stroud shotgun formation, takes the snap, hands off to Mixon. Mixon trying to get left, and he does. 30, 25, 20. Pushed out of bounds, 15-yard line. Joe Mixon. Run right there of about 20 yards. Texans in the red zone. 1st and 10, 15-yard line. They break the huddle. Stroud, single back formation. He's going to send Collins in motion to his left. Stroud takes a snap, play action fake, rolls out to his right, throws, and it's caught. Caught for about a 4-yard gain to Woods on the play. I'm still getting these names right. 2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line. 4:23 left to play, first quarter. Chiefs up 7-0. Stroud, single back formation. He's got Mixon as the running back. 2 wide receivers to his left. Takes a snap, play action fake, throws quick to his left, and it's wrapped up and tackled by Justin Reed for about a 4-yard loss. So basically they get the run for 4 yards, and then there's about a 4-yard loss on a pass. We got a 3rd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Texans had good explosion on this drive. I mean, the past couple plays I thought they should have just kept throwing. And then they went to that run on a 1st and 10, went to 2nd and 6, and then threw backwards. Shotgun formation, Chiefs blitz, Stroud throws, and it's incomplete. No flag on the play right there. He was looking for Dalton Schultz. It's going to be 4th and 10 for the Texans. Stroud had to get rid of that ball quick. Chiefs blitzed, and Schultz wasn't even looking for it. Matter of fact, he wasn't even out of his break. Ball's overthrown. Fairbairn. What's his? Kaimi? 33-yard field goal. It's up, and it's good. Chiefs still have the lead 7-3 in this game. 3:08 left to play, first quarter. Gotta keep scoring. That first drive, they were able to get the ball in the hands of Worthy and Hollywood. But to the Texans defensive coordinator, as P-Ron's going to take this ball at the 5, 20, 30. He's going to run into his own guy at about the 35-yard line. But for the Houston Texans defensive coordinator, that's got to be a nightmare to have Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown on the same field. I mean, you're going to have 2 safeties deep. So Mahomes can kind of pick these guys apart in the intermediate and short passing game, and possibly take some shots a little later in this game with the deep ball. And I'd like to see what Hollywood Brown can do out there on a deep ball. Worthy, we've seen him. He's had trouble getting his feet in bounds. He's made a few rookie mistakes out there, but that's to be expected. He's 21 years old, so there's an actual injury on the field right now. I didn't see the player. I think it was 43. I think he injured his leg on the play, but I'd like to see more of Hollywood Brown and Worthy on the field at the same time. Kelsey dropped a pass on that last drive. I'm not too worried about that. Basically, they're going to run the ball with Pacheco. Kareem Hunt will actually probably be in this drive. They rotate. At least they did last game and in the previous games. So, or maybe they keep Pacheco in. I mean, that first drive they looked really good. So, but I guess the story of this game early would be Mahomes' ankle, how healthy he is, and the mobility looks good. On a 3rd and 13, he ran for 12 yards, got popped at the end, got up. There was a somewhat of a limp, but ended up jogging back to the huddle, and then he runs it in, at the 11-yard line right there, and then gets, popped by a couple of defenders. He runs into a couple guys. There's a big collision at the goal line, and he gets up from that one as well, and he's walking, I would say 80-85%. You do see a limp, but I thought it would affect him more out there, but he looks good. Mahomes comes out shotgun formation. He sends Worthy in motion to his right. Takes a snap, hands off to Hunt. Hunt, full head of steam right up the middle, fighting. He's going to get about 6 yards. Actually, make that 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 40-yard line of the Chiefs. Chiefs break the huddle, shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to Mahomes' right, 1 to his left. Now he's going to send Worthy in motion to his left. Takes a snap, and he's going to be sacked. Actually loses the football. Texans blitzed right there, and the pass protection didn't hold up. The pocket collapsed so quickly. I mean, he had probably two seconds to react to that. Yeah, 48 just came free. Harris right up the middle. Pat actually fumbles it going down, but is able to regain control of it. It's going to be 3rd and 14 from the 31-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Chiefs. Mahomes takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks middle. Now he looks right out to Kelsey, and he's tackled for about a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 4th down, flag on the play. It's going to be a penalty on the Chiefs that's declined. Chiefs are going to have to punt. Sometimes I notice when you score a touchdown early in the game, or the first possession, kind of slows your offense down for the rest of the game. I've never really noticed it with the Chiefs, but it's just a different type of offense now. It's going to be fair caught, the punt by Ariza at the 18-yard line for the Texans. You saw when the Texans brought an extra guy right there, the Chiefs had trouble. I mean, they've been doing a pretty good job, but I think with this new offensive line, the Texans did blitz on that last play, and they had no answer for it. Stroud comes out, single back formation. He's going to send a fullback to, now it's going to be I formation. Going to take the snap and play action fake to the running back, throw deep, and it's overthrown. Flag on the play. Tried to look deep on a wheel route right there to the fullback. Looks like it's going to be on the Texans. Possibly a illegal formation, something like that. Oh, actually, wide receiver was on the line of scrimmage. It's the second time I've seen that call. Last week they called it on the Browns, and now this week on the Texans. You rarely see something like that. The wide receivers always got to check with the official and see if they're good. They're on sides. Texans come out, same formation basically in that I formation. They're going to pitch it out to the running back to the left, and Chiefs do a pretty good job right there. They give up 3 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 7. 55 seconds left to play first quarter. Chiefs up 7-3. Texans on a big 3rd down right here. That was Pierce, the running back, on that last pitch for about 4 yards. Texans break the huddle, shotgun formation. Stroud takes a snap, Chiefs blitz. Stroud throws deep, and it's caught by Nico Collins. Midfield, and it's going to be about, they're in Chiefs territory. He beat Williams on the play. Good pass right there by Stroud. Chiefs blitzed right there, and Stroud knew that he was going to have nobody over to that left side of the field, and Collins beat J. Will on the play. He had time to throw, and the story really on that play was the Chiefs weren't able to really get home at all. So if they're not able to get pressure on Stroud and force him into some bad throws, then they're going to be able to be dangerous inside the 20s. The first drive, he throws the interception. The second drive, they get down there. It was bend but don't break. And that's going to be the story of this Chiefs defense today, because the Texans are going to move the football for sure. Just started the second quarter. Texans break the huddle, single back formation. He's going to send Schultz in motion to his right. Stroud, it's got Mixon as the running back. He's going to pitch it out to him to his right, and the Chiefs got it wrapped up. Well, Mixon fought forward for about 3 yards right there. Yeah, they're showing that last play right there to Stroud. The Chiefs stunted. They sent Chris Jones on a stunt, and he almost got there. Good pass protection by the running back, 33. It actually prevented Chris Jones from a sack. 2nd and 6 for the Texans in Chiefs territory at the 46-yard line. Stroud takes a snap, play action fake to Mixon. He's going to look deep. He throws. He fires. Ooh. It was almost caught right there by Tank Dell in triple coverage. I'm surprised he threw that football. Dell was open. He actually had a step, but the ball's just underthrown. I mean, the ball's got a lot of air under it. So the Chiefs are able to recover on the football. Should have been intercepted. Third and 6 for the Texans at the Chiefs' 46-yard line. Shotgun formation. Stroud takes a snap. Chiefs blitz. He throws, and it's caught. right at the far sideline left, right at the first down marker. First down for the Texans. It's just a good throw on a timing route. He threw it on McDuffie too. I mean, he's running right under a wide receiver. A wide receiver's running on a go route, and then the other one comes right underneath, and he's wide open. Texans are going to snap it and try to run up the middle, and the Chiefs got it wrapped up. It's going to be actually a 1 yard loss for Mixon. 2nd and 11 from the, looks like the 41 yard line. Second and 11 for the Texans at the 36-yard line. Stroud takes the snap, throws quick, and it's tackled right away by Nazir Johnson. Tried to throw quick out to, I think it was Dell on the play, and Nazir Johnson just came unblocked. Woods. I don't know why they're trying to throw back like that. They've been doing a good job of throwing, moving the football, getting vertical all day. I don't know why they're trying to throw those like little bubble screens out to the outside. That's when they lose yards. There's actually a flag on the play, and it's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Texans. I'm not sure what it was, but the Chiefs declined. 12:44 left to play, second quarter. Chiefs up 7-3. Texans on a 3rd and 13 from the 38-yard line of the Chiefs. Stroud shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. 1 running back. Takes a snap, looking middle, throws, and it's caught. Caught middle by Tank Dell for the first down on 3rd and 13. About a 15-yard catch. He just runs, beats his man, and he's wide open. Zone coverage. Nazir Johnson, I'm not sure why he let him go. Tank Dell just beats him, runs a seam route right to the middle. Texans got a player down. Looks like an offensive lineman. Second straight drive in a row where they've got it down there, and I think the Texans need to stop trying to do those side-to-side passes, quick passes to the outside, and just keep throwing middle. I mean, the offensive line has given Stroud time. The Chiefs have shown that they're not able to get pressure at all, mostly in this game. Chris Jones almost got there on that play to Nico Collins, but good pass protection so far by the Texans, and the Chiefs got to show a bend but don't break type of offense or defense, on this drive coming up. Yeah, I want to say he's been sacked. Stroud has been sacked 45 times this year, and the Chiefs don't have 1 sack in this game, so that could be something to look at. They're showing right one of the offensive linemen. It looks like he just went down like on not a non-contact, but it was like one of those where he could have like tore an ACL or something. 1st and 10 for the Texans, shotgun formation at the 23-yard line of the Chiefs. Stroud takes the snap. He's looking right. He throws that way, and it's caught by Collins. Just on like a little out route to the far sideline right for about 8 yards. Texans in the red zone again for the 2nd straight drive. 11:47 left to play, second quarter. Chiefs up 7-3. Shotgun formation for the Texans. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left. Sends Polk in motion, and he's going to hand off right up the middle to Mixon for about 1 yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. I'm assuming if the Texans don't get this, they're in 4-down territory. Good play right there by Karlaftis. As soon as Stroud handed it off, he just shoestringed Joe Mixon. He's playing well the past couple weeks. He had a couple sacks last week. Single back formation for the Texans. He's going to send a tight end in motion to his right. They're going to hand off, and Chanel almost had him wrapped up. Good move right there by Joe Mixon. Chanel almost had him wrapped up for about, it would have been a 4-yard loss. Just a really good running back right there. It's 1-on-1 with Joe Mixon and Leo Chanel, and Mixon just made a good move. Stopped on a dime. Good hesitation, and then he makes another guy miss. 1st and goal for the Texans. Stroud single back, actually shotgun formation, takes a snap. He's looking middle. He's flushed out to his right, trying to make a play, and he throws, and it's caught. Caught by Dalton Schultz for the touchdown. Wow. Stroud kind of threw off his body right there, and Schultz is wide open. 12 plays, 82 yards, 6 minutes. That was a textbook drive right there. Chiefs blitzed. Stroud got out to his right, and good scramble drill by Schultz. He just came back to the football, and he's on McDuffie. Oh, could have been a push-off. Schultz kind of pushed off McDuffie to get free. They didn't call it. Extra points up. Texans take the lead 10-7. 10 minutes left to play, 2nd quarter. That last play CJ Stroud made was insane. I just went back and looked at it, and I was like, he's rolling out to his right. He's got pressure. He's got Karlaftis. He's right on him. And he's able to throw off balance and still hit Schultz like perfectly. He's playing like that, and the Chiefs can't get any pressure. Oof. And Remigio gets freaking leveled at about the 18-yard line on the kick return. Chiefs down 10-7, 10 minutes left to play, 2nd quarter. And he just got upended right there, right on his helmet. Wow. Surprised he held on to that football. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes breaks the huddle. Single back formation. Pacheco, the running back. 2 wide receivers to his right. So now he sends Juju in motion. Hand off to Pacheco. Full head of steam right up the middle for about 6 yards. They're just running right behind Creed Humphrey right there. 2nd and 4 for the Chiefs at the 24-yard line. Eric Murray, I want to say he played for the Chiefs. Mahomes shotgun formation. He's got Kelsey to his left. They're going to hand the ball off to Pacheco, and he's wrapped up for about no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Third and 7, actually. Pass protection's got to hold up. Let's see if they get Mahomes out of the pocket. Mahomes empty backfield, takes a snap, drops back, throws, and it's caught. Caught by Hollywood Brown at the 40, and he's out of bounds. Mahomes just dropped back. I mean, he knew that he was going to get pressure right there. It's an empty backfield, so he drops back about 6, 7 yards on the drop back, and by that time Hollywood Brown opens up. It's about a 15-yard out right there. Single back formation for the Chiefs. Mahomes under center. Pacheco the running back. 3 wide receivers to his left. Play action fake. Big drop for Mahomes. He's going to throw, and it's low for Pacheco. Might be actually they're actually saying incomplete. That play took a lot of time to develop. He play action faked to 2 people, and by that time he had a ton of pressure right up the middle, and he had to jump past it to a receiver in the flat. Second and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 40-yard line. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. Pacheco the running back. He sends Watson in motion. He's got Worthy to his right. Big drop from Mahomes, and he's flushed and incomplete. Oh, wow. They're saying, is that a live football? Texans pick it up and run it for a touchdown. Mahomes is saying he's got his hand going forward. Big play in this game. Could be a touchdown for the Texans. There's also a flag on the play too, so that could rule it dead. Was his hand going forward? Ooh. You never know with those. This could be a live football, guys, and a touchdown for the Texans. They also hit Mahomes in the face too. So Texans are saying it's a touchdown. Well, need one of those Taylor Swift moments, right? Oh, wow. Got him on an incomplete pass. Now they got him on a personal foul. So they did get him with the hand to the face. So they say it's going to be an incomplete pass. And then, yeah, he got leveled right there with the shoulder. Definitely. You know, maybe 20 years ago, they kind of let that slide. But now they're going to call that all day, especially on a Josh Allen, a Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, anyone like that. You're going to get an extra one. And you know, realistically, that was a penalty. I mean, he threw a forearm right to his face. Mahomes under center, quick pass out to Worthy, and he's tackled for about a 2-yard gain. He just has a hard time getting upfield, but that play would have been tough. He would have had to beat 2 guys on that play. I think Mahomes just saw a guy way off him and just threw it out to him quick. You know, kind of like a run play, trying to get about 4 or 5 yards, and Worthy just couldn't get upfield. It's actually a good play by the safety to come up and help with the tackle. Shotgun formation for Mahomes on a 2nd and 9 from the 43-yard line. Takes a snap, looking left, throws, and is caught by Hollywood Brown. Right on the far sideline left for about a 6-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. Hollywood Brown effective so far. That's about his 3rd catch. He's got a 4th and 2. He caught a first and 10 catch on a 15-yard route. 4th and 2 is on a drag route, and then he catches that one. Mahomes empty backfield. He's got 5 wide, 3 to his right. Now he sends P. Ryan in motion, takes a snap, looking left, looking middle, throws, and it's incomplete. Got a lot of pressure right there. Let's see what the Chiefs do on 4th and 3. They might have to punt. Flag on the play. That was a late flag. I mean, that flag did not show up on the screen until a couple seconds after the incompletion. And they're going to get a defensive hold on the Texans. It's going to be an automatic first down for the Chiefs. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Hopkins is just trying to get around the guy. The corner kind of runs into him. There's not much the corner can do on that play. That's a tough call. Chiefs now at the 32-yard line of the Texans. Play action fake for Mahomes. He's going to throw deep, fires, and it's thought Justin Watson could have came down with that. It's right through his hands in the end zone. Yeah, he should have came down with that. That was a perfect ball by Pat. Sometimes he comes down with those, and sometimes he doesn't. He's usually pretty good on the deep ball, though. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs at the Texans' 32-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He throws on the run. Oh, and it's almost one-handed by Hollywood Brown. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Hollywood Brown would have had to make a spectacular play on that one. He would have had to one-hand it and keep it 2 feet in bounds. Mahomes just put a lot of heat on it. He had him. I don't know why he put a lot of heat on it. He could have just floated it. Hollywood Brown's running a wheel route, and he ran it perfectly. Oh. Why'd you put heat on it? Shotgun formation for Mahomes. 3rd and 10. He rolls out to his right. He throws, and it's caught. Caught by Travis Kelce at the 19-yard line on 3rd and 10. Same kind of pass right there from Pat. Kind of just a jump pass. And he's just rolling out to his right, and he throws a jump pass. Kelce comes right back to it. Kind of like sort of like that Dalton Schultz play on the touchdown for the Texans. And Kelce's just right in the perfect position. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the 19-yard line of the Texans. Mahomes shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. And there's going to be a timeout on the field. Looks like a timeout for the Chiefs. Chiefs down 10-7, 5:49 left to play, 2nd quarter. Swift is in the building. You know when Swift's in the building, you're going to get an extra holding call. So I think that call on Ward on the last defensive hold right there. And when people talk about Taylor Swift and the calls, yeah, I mean, they could get an extra call out of it or two, but I just don't think the game, they're rigging it in the Chiefs' favor. Being these games are so close, why wouldn't they just have blowouts, right? Shotgun formation for Mahomes. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left. He throws quick out to Worthy. Worthy's tackled for about a 5-yard gain. As soon as he throws out to Worthy, he's got blockers, and both the blockers were right next to each other. And Worthy didn't have much room, so he's trying to split those guys. Can't do that, and he's tackled for about a 5-yard gain. It's a good play on 1st down. They're expecting Mahomes to get out to his right, so they're trying to have plays that are going to have success out to his left. The pass on the 3rd and 10 to Kelce, the previous play, he tried the same thing where he rolled out to his right and tried to make a play. He's dangerous out there. And that's where he has success on 3rd downs, is when the play breaks down and he's able to get out to his right. These receivers are so good on the scramble drill where they'll actually come back for Pat and work back to him, and he's able to find them somehow. Josh Allen has that ability too. When he rolls out to his right, I've noticed. You don't see it very often with players, with quarterbacks. Maybe like 5 guys have it in the league. Aaron Rodgers could do it. Just guys with really good arms and can throw off different arm angles. And Pat, for the most part, for most of his career, he's always been able to do that. This year, last year, he's dialed it back from doing the crazy shit. You know, I don't think we've seen a no look pass from him, or a behind the back pass, or anything crazy like that he was talking about doing before the season. He did throw, I think he threw a behind the back pass to Kelsey in the preseason. But besides that, it's just been the Chiefs are on a mission for that three-peat. They also get the ball at the half too, so Texans are going to get Texans are going to get the ball back. They don't have to go immediately into a 2-minute drill, but they had success in the no huddle. If you remember, after the turnover, Stroud comes out in a no huddle offense, and they have success moving the football down the field. Second drive, they had to kick a field goal. The third drive, they did the same exact thing, but this time Stroud makes a play in the red zone. There's a lot of injuries so far in this game. Clark came out for a Texans player. Second and 10 for the Chiefs at the 14-yard line. Play action fake from Mahomes. He's going to throw, and Kelsey's not even looking. Kelsey's still into his route. The ball's like in the air. The Texans guys are preying on it. They're rolling up. Good thing that throw was low. Yeah, Kelsey's got to turn around right there. I don't think he realized. Kelsey might have not realized what the coverage was. He's usually real good at realizing, okay, I'm going to be open right here. And Pat and him weren't on the same page. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. 3rd and 6 from the 14. Takes a snap, looking left, throws, and it's caught by Worthy. 5, reaches out, and he's going to be short about at the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Chiefs. 5:09 left to play, second quarter. Worthy on a corn dog route. He's going to run in and then zigzag out. If you remember, Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney, they ran these plays in the Super Bowl versus the Eagles. And I thought Worthy, one of the good routes Xavier Worthy could run was that corn dog route that Andy loves to dial up. And he actually got it right there. It was the first time I've seen him running all season. Mahomes under center. He's going to hand off to Hunt. Full head of steam right up the middle. Touchdown, Chiefs! It's going to be 13-7, extra point pending. Good play right there. 13-play drive, 5 minutes, 31 seconds. 82 yards. Yeah, 13 plays, 5 minutes, 31 seconds off the clock. 82 yards. Extra points up, and it's good. 14-10 Chiefs. 4:38 left to play, second quarter. And I think the Texans are going to come out with some tempo. You know, they're not going to huddle and take their time. They're going to continue to hurry up and, you know, try to force the Chiefs defense and confuse them a little bit on that. I think they've done a good job the last 2 drives. The first one was the Stroud interception, but since then, he's looked phenomenal. So maybe that interception is something he needed to wake him up. I missed the first play for the Texans. Looks like they got 5 yards on a run or something like that. Texans break the huddle, single back formation. He's actually going to send Schultz in motion in the fullback position. Takes a snap, and he's pressured by Tranquil. Throws out to Schultz, and he's tackled for about a 1-yard gain. And how did he see Tranquil coming right there? That should have been a sack. Stroud has eyes in the back of his head or something. Wow. He sees Tranquil right at the last second and just throws it out to Schultz. And they got 1 yard. They should have lost about 7. Third and 3 for the Texans. 3:21 left to play second quarter. Chiefs up 14-10. Shotgun formation for Stroud. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. He takes a snap. He's looking left. He throws, and it's caught. Caught by Tank Dell. Wow. Just a perfect throw and a great catch. I mean, he reaches out. Nothing you can do about that. It's just in a perfect location. And Jaywa's got pretty good coverage on him, but the ball is just put in a spot where the corner, there's nothing they can do about it. 1st and 10 for the Texans. At the 42-yard line. Stroud, empty backfield, takes a snap, looking middle, throws, and it's caught. Caught in Chiefs territory. Tank Dell again. This time it's a slant route. He's in the slot and he just runs a slant route and he beats his man. Texans hurry up mode. Stroud's going to take the snap before the 2-minute warning, and he doesn't. So you've seen every drive so far after, the Chiefs have given up, I want to say the last 3 straight games they've given up under 17 points. And so far in this game, the Texans have looked, pretty dominating on offense. They've been able to do whatever they've wanted. Now, the first drive, the Chiefs were able to hold them to a field goal. But I thought once they got down there, the play calling kind of got a little conservative. They tried to throw, get out to the sideline on some quick passes. The Chiefs were able to read it. And they ended up getting stopped for a loss of 4 and forced Stroud into a tough third and 10 throw. And the second drive, they just did whatever they wanted. And Schultz ends up catching a pass on McDuffie. That could have been, maybe a push off, but the refs didn't call it. The Chiefs have got a questionable defensive hold call to keep that last drive alive. So the calls, they haven't been great today, but for the most part, they're even. So it's just the story is, are the Chiefs going to hold the Texans to a field goal right here and go into the locker room up 14-13, or are they going to give up a touchdown again? Stroud, he's dangerous rolling out to his right. The book on him was he was having a tough time throwing this year in the pocket, and that's because the Texans' offensive line has given up a lot of sacks. So today he's able to throw in the pocket, and he's getting out to his right, and he's making plays. The Chiefs' defensive line has to get pressure. If they're not able to do that, this could be a shootout type of a game. And, I don't know if their offense is ready for that type of a game right now. They do have Hollywood Brown back, and he's playing well right now. That's a good sign. Xavier Worthy, they're getting the ball to him. Kelsey made a good play on a third down. So, there's positive things to look at the offense. Texans break the huddle coming out of the commercial. Stroud's going to pump fake to his right. He's going to throw a little screen pass out to Mixon, 40, 35, 30. First down for the Texans. 1:43 left to play, second quarter. He faked it out to his right, and then they had it perfectly set up on a screen pass to his left. Wow. Texans shotgun formation at the Chiefs' 30-yard line. Two wide receivers to Stroud's right, two to his left. Takes a snap. He's looking middle. He's going to throw out to the flat to Mixon. And Bolton's right there. And he's going to make the tackle for about no gain. Flag on the play. Oh, they're gonna get Tank Dell for pass interference. What did he do? I have no idea what he did right there. Basically just gave 10 yards back for the Texans. Stroud shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap. He's looking left. Now looking middle. Flushed. Almost sacked. Tried to throw out in the flat to a running back, and it was short. 2nd and 20 for the Texans. One minute left to play, second quarter. Chiefs up 14-10. And Karloff has been getting pressure all day. He just hasn't been able to get the sack. That's about 3 pressures for him. Texans break the huddle, shotgun formation for Stroud. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left, 1 running back. Now he sends Schultz in motion to his left. Quick snap, takes it, big drop. He's flushed out to his right. Chris Jones on the prowl, throws, and it's short. Short right there for Woods. Chris Jones almost had the sack on that play. I mean, Stroud takes the snap. He's pressured right away. And he's got to run all the way to probably about 15 yards back, all the way to his own 40. And he throws, and it's almost a nice pass right there, but Woods falls down. 3rd and 20 for the Texans. They're out of field goal range. I'd say they need about 15 yards, possibly maybe 12 yards right here. Shotgun formation for Stroud. 3 wide receivers to his right. He's looking that way. Throws, and the play is stopped. Looks like a timeout on the play for the Texans. So the play right there they were going to do, the Chiefs were able to, they snapped the football. Stroud throws it, and it was going to be like a tight end screen to Dalton Schultz. So obviously they're not going to run that same play again. But it's going to be a quick type of pass. He's going to get it out, and they're going to try to, the Chiefs are going to play off coverage, and they're going to try to get those 10, 13 yards to get into Fairbairn's field goal range. He could kick it from right here, but it would be about, this one would be about a 58-yarder from here. So maybe he needs, they're at the 40. This would be about a 60-yarder. Shotgun formation for Stroud. He takes a snap. He's looking middle. Ooh, and almost sacked, and it's picked off. Picked off by McDuffie. That's his 2nd in 2 weeks. This man did not have an interception his whole career. He had one last week against the Browns, and now he steps up right there. Actually steps right in front of a pass. Picks that one off. He's got 2 for the season. I'm happy for that. They were saying he's the best corner in the league, and he hadn't had an interception yet. Now he's got 2. He's different than Peters. Peters was the ball hawk. He'd get a lot of interceptions, but he'd also give up a lot of yards too. I mean, Duffy's more of the shutdown, man-to-man guy. Chiefs are going to get this football back with 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Shotgun formation from Mahomes. We'll see what they're going to do. Takes a snap. He's looking left. Throws, and it's caught by P. Ryan on a wheel route. 50, 45, 40. P. Ryan tackled out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Samaje P. Ryan. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in business. 45 seconds left, second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line of the Texans. And he hit P. Ryan on a little wheel route right there, and he's wide open. Points off turnovers. They were able to convert the first one into a touchdown. Let's see what they can do here. Mahomes shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his right. He takes a snap. He's looking middle. Now he's flush, trying to make a play. Pat, and he's sacked. Thrown down right on his head by a Texans defender, Edwards Jr. Chiefs are going to have to use a sack, right? Timeout right here. Oh, they're going to call holding on the Texans. Stingley. Pat came up kind of holding his helmet a little bit. He got slammed down right on his head. Kind of another questionable holding call too as well. Oh, wow. He got slammed down on his head but was able to spin out of it. The impact wasn't too bad. Shotgun formation from Mahomes at the 24-yard line of the Texans. Takes a snap. He's looking middle. Tries to go throw deep. And it's caught by Worthy, but I think he's out of bounds. Yeah, he is. Wow. Another catch by Worthy, but he's out of bounds. This one would have been tough. He's got one, and he clicks his heel out of bounds. He's able to get one in bounds. Done that about 3 or 4 times this year. I don't think it would have been complete anyways because he's got to gather it and get control of it. He doesn't have control. Yeah. Good play by, I think that's, Stingley Jr. Kind of ran him out of bounds right there. Does he clip his heel? I don't know why they're showing the replay again. He's got one in, but he's got to gather it. That's not a touchdown. It's incomplete. I don't even know why they had to look at that. Clearly, that was an incomplete pass. 33 seconds left, second quarter. It's going to be, I want to say, 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line of the Texans. Mahomes shotgun formation, sends Kelsey in motion to his left. Takes a snap, he's looking left, throws, and it's a screen pass to P. Ryan, but it's wrapped up right away by the Texans. 28 seconds left, second quarter. Chiefs use their second timeout. These last 2 play calls haven't been great. I mean, if it's not there on 3rd and 12, Mahomes can, Worthy comes up hobbling. That ain't good. Non-contact injury for Worthy. He's trying to come out of his break and he just fell down. Ran back to the sideline limping. Mahomes takes the shotgun snap, throws middle, and it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 12 for the Chiefs. Well, good thing Buckner's back. This is his range. But he hasn't kicked a long one since he's been back, so actually his first field goal he missed it. It was a short one. He's trying to throw in the juju right there. Is a good play by Lassiter. Chiefs trying to take a 7-point lead into the half. Buckner out, 44-yard field goal. It's up, and it's good. 17-10 Chiefs. 19 seconds left, second quarter. Texans got 2 timeouts. Let's see what they do, just depending on the kick. I think if you're Buckner, you just kick this into the back of the end zone. You don't give him a chance to return it at all. Well, maybe he does. Maybe he kicks it at the goal line and tries to take some time off this clock. On a kick return, that could take about, 5 seconds off the clock. Texans get the ball back. 19 seconds left. I mean, that's still enough time where you can make a few plays, probably throw something deep middle. Then you got another chance. Yeah, I'd like him to kick this right at the goal line. And, yeah, he's not. They had a chance to return it, but because they wanted to save as much time as possible for Stroud, he just took a knee. Yeah, I'm sure they're going for it. Yeah, they are actually. Shotgun formation for Stroud. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. Collins to his far left. Stroud takes a snap. 3-step drop, looking middle. He's flushed out to his left. Now he's going to run 30, 35, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Texans. They're going to need at least 30 yards right here. Fairbairn does have a 59, so I didn't know he had that big of a leg. So maybe they need about 20 yards. Stroud takes a shotgun snap, big drop, looking middle. Now he's flushed. He's going to run up the middle. And he's tackled about the 49-yard line of the Chiefs. An 11-yard run for Stroud. They're going to be right at the 49-yard line. It's going to be a very, very long field goal. That's the story of the first half. I mean, the Chiefs have the lead 17-10, but the Texans have given up 45 sacks on the year, and the Chiefs haven't been able to get any in this first half. So something's got to change there. If they want to win this football game, and I think they will, something needs to change on that defensive line. Chris Jones has to wake up. Mike Dana, guys like that, and they need to get pressure. Find a way to at least force them into some bad throws. Texans are going to break the huddle. Looks like they're going to go for the Hail Mary. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. They're bunched up. Stroud takes a snap. Big drop. Looking deep. Flushed out to his right. Trying to make a play. Fires. It's in the air forever. And it's down incomplete. That ball was in the air forever. It looked like a pitching wedge. Karlaftis got him again. That's about hit. That's his 4th hit on the quarterback now. There was a chance that ball bounced up right there at the end. There was actually a chance if a Texans wide receiver was coming and rolling out to the right, they might have had a chance to catch that, but there was just nobody there on the tip. For me, offensively, they look good. But defensively, there's been some struggles inside the 20s. The Texans have been able to move the football. The defensive backs have been playing well. It's just the defensive line isn't getting pressure. And they've given up 45 sacks on the year. Something needs to give right there. But offensively, they look good. Hollywood Browns came back and he's made a few plays. 4th and 2 was the first play. And then, he had a 1st and 10, 15-yard out. Had another play to the sideline as well. So they're getting him involved. Worthy did come out of the game with an injury, so that's something to look forward to. Maybe he's not going to play the second half. I'm not too sure. But Chiefs are looking good offensively. And let's see if they can find a way to get some pressure from this defensive line in the second half. But, give shout out to the Texans too. They're playing well and moving the football. For me, I guess the story of the first half, I guess Chiefs offensive line, they've held up pretty well. He's faced a lot of pressure. He's had to step up in the pocket, make plays. I think he's been sacked one time. I know he got thrown down on his head, but there was a penalty right there. I'm trying to think if there was any other time he was sacked in that first half. So pretty good pass protection from the offensive line. Defensive line, Karlaftis has been a monster. He's been getting pressure, hasn't gotten a sack. But other than him, nobody's really done anything today from that defensive line. So I'm looking forward in the second half to see somebody other than Karlaftis step up. Jones had an opportunity, one play, to come up the middle on a stunt and sack C.J. Stroud, but it was a good pass protection by the running back to stop him in his tracks. Jones ran him over, but by that time the ball was out. There's another time where Jones had him, another opportunity to sack him, and Stroud rolled out and just got rid of it, but hasn't really done anything. Last week was a big game for him. He was a monster. This week, just kind of an average. He wanted to come into this season, wanted to be the defensive player of the year, and I would say, he's not, probably be like top 10 or something like that, but he's definitely not the defensive player of the year. You'll see that from years from Chris Jones. Sometimes he'll have a season where he has 13, 14, 15 sacks, and sometimes he has a season where he has 5 or 6. So it's kind of been inconsistent on the sacks in his career, but he's always been a monster in that middle of the defensive line, just causing havoc. You got to double team him. Got to have somebody in there to account on pass protection for him. I don't think it's been his best year. I'll say that, but he's still a dominant force back there. Is he worth? I think we gave him 130 million, 120 million. No, he's not worth that. I got to roll up another one for this second half. Chiefs are going to get this football coming out. Before this game started, or I think it was yesterday, in one of the Chiefs videos that they made, and I wrote a comment and I said that they would win this game 31-17. It's looking like they might score over 30 points, but Texans got a good offense. They're playing well out there. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be taken short by Remigio at about the 2-yard line. Takes it 20. Makes a guy miss. and he's tackled out of bounds at about the 21-yard line of the Chiefs. And Chiefs now got six. I want to say the Chiefs have 8 turnovers in their last 6 quarters. That's insane. Haven't been getting turnovers all year. Yeah, Mahomes is getting pressure. 12 pressures on 27 dropbacks. Holy shit. It didn't look like that. I mean, you saw it on a couple drives where he had to step up and make a play. It looks like they're going to call a penalty on the Chiefs and back them up even farther. They're going to be about their 10-yard line. Yep. 10-yard line for Mahomes. Shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left. Takes the snap, hands it off to Pacheco. Trying to make a move. He's tackled for about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 for the Chiefs at the 14-yard line. Up 17-10. Third quarter just underway. Chiefs break the huddle, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to Mahomes' left. Pacheco, the running back. He's got Watson all alone to his right. Now he sends Kelsey in motion to his right. He takes a snap, hands it off to Pacheco, full head of steam right up the middle, and he's got the first down on about a 9-yard run right there for Isaiah Pacheco. Chiefs at the 21-yard line. First and 10 for the Chiefs. 13:49 left to play, third quarter. Mahomes shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to his left, bunched up. Takes a snap, he's looking that way. Throws, and it's low to Hollywood Brown. It's going to be incomplete. He had him, it would have had to be a better throw. That's on Pat right there. They're saying Xavier Worthy's questionable. There he is. He's back in the game. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. He's got Pacheco as the running back. He sees Kelsey in motion to his left. Play action fake. Big drop. Throws deep. And it's incomplete. He's looking for Xavier Worthy on that play. Past couple of weeks, they came out of half and haven't been able to put points on the board. Let's see if Mahomes gets out of the pocket on this one. It's 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation for Pat. 3 wide receivers to his left. He takes a snap. He's looking middle. Throws, and it's... Oh, good play right there by the Texans defender, or that could have been a touchdown. Lassiter makes the play. He jumps up and just swats it away. Oh, the ball had to be a little bit higher, and Worthy would have been still running. Nice job by the Texans to come out the second half and hold the Chiefs, force a punt. Here's the punt by Reza at the 21. It's up and needs a good bounce. Bounces right to the Texans and picks it up and takes it for about a 10-yard return. Texans are going to have good field position right at midfield. 13:16 left to play, third quarter. Stroud comes out, single back formation. He sends Dell in motion to his right. Takes a snap, play action fake. Looking deep, flushed out to his right and throws, and it's incomplete. Good play right there by Justin Reed. Again, he's got all kinds of time. Karlaftis was the only one really getting pressure. Came from the outside. Still, Stroud, he had about 3-4 seconds to do anything he wanted. Second and 10 for the Texans, right at midfield. Oh, and they got to burn a timeout early in this third quarter. Oof, that could come back to haunt them. 13:09 left to 13:09 in the third quarter, and they how to use a timeout. Remember that when it's 3 minutes left to go in this game and the Texans are, down by, 7 and don't get the touchdown. And need as much time as they need possibly. Single back formation for the Texans on a 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. Stroud play action fake, looking deep, all kinds of time. Now he throws out to the flat, 45-40. Woods tackled out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. First down for the Texans. He's got so much time to throw out there, and Woods is wide open on the far sideline. Nobody's even around him, and he's just running. First down. Stroud takes a shotgun snap, hands off to Mixon for about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7 from the 30-yard line of the Chiefs. Another one of those drives by the Texans where they're moving the football. I don't think they've had a 3-and-out all game. Single back formation for Stroud. He's going to play action fake again, roll out to his right. This time he's got a little bit of pressure. He throws deep, and it's caught for the touchdown. Tank Dell. Wow. What a ball right there by C.J. Stroud. And Dell's hurt. Dell's knee, something he's holding on to his knee. Wow. It's like a deep crossing route. Dell catches it, and then he runs into his own guy, and his knee kind of gets rolled up a little bit. And then right away, he's holding on to the football, and then he's holding on to his knee as well. You might not see him in this game. They're actually saying it could be broken, actually. His leg could be broken. That's what Stroud's reaction looked like. Basically, the Chiefs They come out of the first half. They're up 17-10. They got the football and have a nice run by Isaiah Pacheco, and then just absolutely fall on their face and have to punt that football backed up in their own territory. And Ariza, who has been solid for most of the year, and then all of a sudden now his punts are short. A lot of them are short. He went from averaging like high 40s to now he's averaging low 40s. And it's like losing Tommy Townsend, that he was really good. And Ariza, he was really good in the beginning of the year, but he's just kind of cooled off a little bit. Now he's given up field position like that. And then Stroud comes out on his next drive, and I tell you, and even on the incomplete pass where it hit the guy on his shoulder pads, he could have ran the football and possibly got yards that way, but decided to throw it and was incomplete. And then the next play, he play action fakes it to two guys, and then has so much time to throw again. And this time just makes a perfect pass to Tank Dell, who's still down right now. I think he broke his leg or something. There's been so many injuries in this game. I want to say this is the third time somebody's went off with an injury on the cart. Yeah, he broke his leg. We're not going to be seeing Tank Dell the rest of this game. There was another player in the, I want to say it was the Panthers game, that he ended up landing on his head, and they had to bring the cart out for him. I forget his name, but he was having a really solid game for the Panthers. And then Dell, he's having a good game. I want to say that was his seventh catch. He's got about 80 yards. Now he might have a little bit more, but to see him go out, that might be, tough for their offense. Joe Mixon is going to have to step up a little bit more now. Maybe do they rely on him? Do they get more conservative that way? I want to say Tank Dell was he shot? Yeah, he was shot in the offseason. I'm just trying to think of something happened with Tank Dell in the offseason where he got shot and came back from it, and now he's, yeah, it sucks to see him. You don't want to see, when Garrett was down last week with that eye injury, you didn't want to see their best player down like that. Definitely not something, not a way you want to win. And give credit to CJ Stroud. When he's got time to throw, and you see this guy's a legit quarterback in this league, and he's had time to throw today, and he's made some plays. The Chiefs haven't been able to get pressure. Karlaftis is the only guy that's knocked Stroud down or hurried him. But there's something, I don't know what happened. I hope he's conscious. He came up and he was holding his knee, and now everybody's around him and you can't really see what's going on. But everybody's on a knee, and it's rare you see somebody on the field this long. So I don't know, did he kind of lose consciousness, or I don't think it was a neck injury. He catches the ball. So he's got the ball and he's holding his knee at the same time. So that's why I thought, well, it couldn't be. I mean, it could be a knee injury, serious knee injury, but I don't think it's anything spinal cord related or anything like that. He's got the towel over his face. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Man, Stroud is actually in tears. CJ Stroud is actually in tears right now. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback in tears before on an injury like that. Holy shit. Must be really serious. He was conscious though. I don't know what so it's okay, he's going to be out for the rest of the year. I mean, yeah, it's tough. I know. I don't think not going to criticize the guy for crying like that, but this is a grown man's game. This is football. I don't think I'd ever. Man, I mean, he's literally bawling. I mean, he's in tears right now. I don't think I've ever seen an NFL quarterback. I know that there's a horrible injury on the field right now, but he is literally in his teammates' arms. Stroud is having a hard time controlling himself right now. He's got to gather himself. He's got to realize, okay, his friend is down right now. But he's a general. He needs to command his troops right now. He needs to gather himself and go out there and figure it out and win this football game. He can't let this injury affect him going on the field right now. Definitely had never seen that before. Extra point, he missed it. He missed it. They had to use a timeout and Dell's injury early on, so they use a timeout at the 13-minute mark. Dell's injury, they get the incredible touchdown throw and catch. First of all, I want to give a shout out to that. That was insane. But now, since the time has been delayed so much, Fairbairn comes out and he shanks the extra point. 17-16 Chiefs. 11:40 left to play third quarter. That's the luck. When people talk about, oh, it's rigged and all the shit happens for the Chiefs. No, they're just really, really lucky, and you can't explain it. Shit like that happens where guy misses an extra point and it should be tied. Now the Chiefs still have the lead. It's 17-16. Remigio is going to take it 30-35. Good return by Nico Remigio at the 40-yard line. Well, at least if they're not going to get backed up again and in that situation. That was hell. When Stroud had that much time to throw, 45 sacks. I mean, just haven't seen it. Single back formation, Mahomes play action fake. He's going to throw a screen up to Pacheco, and Texans got it wrapped up. Might be a 1-yard loss. That play took so much time to develop. By that time, the Texans defenders knew it was coming. He's play action, Worthy coming around on an end around. Play actions to Pacheco, and then Pacheco rolls out to the flat, and there's two guys on him. 2nd and 11 for the Chiefs. 11 minutes left to play third quarter. Mahomes shotgun formation sends Kelsey in motion to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking middle. He's flushed out. Throws, and it's caught by Noah Gray. Right about the 48-yard line. And he's down. Noah Gray's having a hard time getting up. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs at the 48-yard line. Looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him. Kelsey's going to run a curl. Gray's going to run a curl. And then both of them are wide open in the middle of the field. He could have thrown it to Kelsey, too. 3rd and 1 for the Chiefs. Short yardage. They struggled with short yardage last week. This is like their first time with it this week. Let's see what they do. They got actually 3 running backs. No, it's Kelsey. They hand off to Pacheco in the fullback position, and he's going to be stopped short. It's going to be a half yard they gain. It's going to be 4th and a half yard. Still struggling with short yardage. This is big. They're going for it. 10:09 left to play, third quarter. Chiefs right at midfield on a 4th and 1. 17-16. Mahomes shotgun formation in the 4th and 1. He's got Pacheco as the running back. Hands off to him, and he stops short. Texans got it. It's going to be a loss of down. Tried to run it right there again on 4th and 1 and got wrapped up. Was that Texans defensive lineman that was talking shit during the week and he just made that play on 4th and 1? Credit to him. They're going for it regardless on the 4th and 1. Just the play call is wrong. They should have got Mahomes out to his right and gave him like 3 options. Throw it to like a running back that's like coming out. Throw it to a tight end that's like going out on like a post route, or give him the option to run. Not hand the ball off to Pacheco and do the exact same play. Texans are going to have the ball right at midfield again. The last drive they got the ball at midfield and made the Chiefs pay, and then they're getting the ball right back again. So need a monster for this fucking game. It's going to be one of those games again. God, what an awful 4th down call. What an awful 4th down call that was. It was the same exact play as the 3rd down call. Just hand the ball right off to Pacheco, and he kind of does like a little hesitation. You can't hesitate when you got that 4th and 1. You got to hit the hole hard. And he didn't do that. What even hurts more is that Texans defensive lineman that was talking shit during the week. I think he's the one that got that tackle on that loss of down. He was like, said something. I don't know what he said. He said we got something for him or something, Mahomes, or something along those lines, where it's like, dude, nobody knows even who you are. Now Texans got the ball at midfield on a 1st and 10. 9:54 left to play, third quarter. Stroud, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 running backs, Mixon and Beck. Takes a snap. He's going to throw out quick. Nope. He's going to, on a little draw play to Mixon, and he's going to get about 3 yards, 2nd and 7 from the Chiefs' 46-yard line. Let's see how that offense looks without a Tank Dell on the field right now. They're going to more of the 2 tight end look, 2 wide receiver. Woods and Collins, and they got Schultz and looks like another tight end out there. Shotgun formation for Stroud. He takes a snap, throws out quick to Collins, and it's wrapped up by Trent McDuffie on about a 2-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 from the 48-yard line. Yeah, 3rd and 9 from the 48-yard line of the Chiefs. They tried to just throw it out quick to Collins, and McDuffie got off his block. Not only that, he was able to get his leg with one arm and tackle him. That's how good that play was. 3rd and 9 for the Texans. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to Stroud's right. He takes a snap. Chiefs blitz. He throws, and it's incomplete to Schultz. Should have had it. Actually, it wasn't. It wasn't Schultz. I think it was, but he should have had it. It was a nice back shoulder to the sideline. One of those timing routes again that might have been Dell. If Dell was in the game, that might have been him. It was the same exact route to Dell earlier on a pass. It was a timing route. Perfect pass by Stroud, and Schultz dropped it. Townsend out to punt from the 48-yard line. Here's the punt. It's up. Oh, and it bounces right in the end zone. That could have took an ugly bounce right there about the 2 or 3 yard line, but it took a Chiefs bounce right in the back of the end zone. Mahomes is going to get this ball at the 25-yard line. Still up 17-16. Chiefs defense held on that last drive. Offense has got to pick it up here. They got to figure out a way. I'm sure the Texans are going to... Usually when a big player on your team goes out with an injury, it kind of sparks your team up a little bit. So I'm sure the Texans are going to figure it out at some point. They're trying to find out right now without Tank Dell who's going to get this football on like 3rd downs. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. Play action fake. He throws quick out to Worthy. Worthy 30, 35, 40. Good play right there by Xavier Worthy on a little skinny post to the middle of the field. It's actually a slant route, and Worthy's wide open on the slant. Makes one guy miss, and then he runs for about 10 yards more. Yeah, it's a slant route. Right when he gets the ball, he just heads right to the center of the field. 5 receptions, 45 yards for Worthy. Mahomes empty backfield. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left. Low snap, gets it, throws to Kelsey, and he's tackled for about a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 46-yard line of the Chiefs. 7:40 left to play, 3rd quarter. And they got Worthy and Hollywood in the game right now. Might take a shot right here. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. Takes a snap. Nope, they're going to hand off to Kareem. Full head of steam right up the middle, and he's got the first down, but there's a flag on the play. This could be holding. They could bring this back. Nope, offsides. Offsides on the Texans. Wow. Yeah, he did jump offsides. Daniil Hunter. I didn't see it. It looked like he jumped the snap pretty well. I didn't notice it, but Kareem Hunt runs for the first down. They just declined the penalty. Chiefs now in Texans territory. 7 minutes left to play. 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. Mahomes takes the snap. Looking left. Now he's going to pump fake. Roll out to his right. Trying to make a play. 50. 45, 40. Slides down at about the 41-yard line of the Texans. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. Patrick Mahomes' story the whole week was the ankle. Will it hold up? And it has today. A couple times today he's been out of the pocket and made a play. 3rd and 13 earlier in the game, he runs for about an 11-yard gain, hits Hollywood Brown on the 4th and 2. Mahomes empty backfield, 2nd and 2 from the 41-yard line. He takes a snap, looking middle, throws to Kelsey, who's got it. Basically that same play, a little 5-yard pass right in the middle of the field. Travis Kelsey's wide open. It's another first down for the Chiefs. At about the 36-yard line of the Texans. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Chiefs break the huddle. Mahomes, shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Sends Noah Gray in motion. He takes a snap. He's looking middle. Flushed out to his left. Now he throws to Kareem Hunt. Breaks 2 tackles. And he flips over for about a 7-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3 for the Chiefs. 6 plays, 49 yards, 3 minutes, 17 seconds this drive. Mahomes, shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right. He's got Justin Watson to his left. Pacheco, the running back. Sends it Worthy in motion to his left. Play action fake. He's going to throw quick out to Worthy. Worthy trying to make a guy miss. Oh! The Chiefs are going to have this football in the Texans' red zone. About the 18-yard line on a first down throw by Patrick Mahomes to Xavier Worthy. Worthy's running around Mahomes, and then Mahomes hits him in the backfield in stride. Yeah, they're going to have this football at about the 19-yard line. Mahomes, single back formation, sends Worthy in motion to his right, into round. They're going to hand off to Worthy. Worthy, 15, trying to make a guy miss, and he's tackled at about the 13-yard line. About a 6-yard run right there by Xavier Worthy. They're getting him the ball a lot today. That's about his 10th touch. 2nd and 3 for the Chiefs. 3:37 left to play, 3rd quarter. Mahomes, shotgun formation. He's got Hunt to his left. They're going to hand the ball off to Kareem. Full head of steam. He's got the first down. He's fighting. He's going to be down at about the 6-yard line. Actually make that about the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Chiefs. That extra point is going to miss by Fairbairn is going to be huge. And it's tough for him because he's thinking he's going to get on the field and kick that extra point right away, but then he's got to wait about a 10-minute wait for Dell's injury, and then he comes out and then tries to kick that extra point and he shanks it. Shotgun formation for Mahomes on a 1st and goal. 2 wide receivers to his left. Noah Gray goes in motion. He's looking left, and he throws, and it's caught by Xavier Worthy for the touchdown. Corn dog route. Worthy ran the corn dog route again. Just a little zig and then zag back out to the sideline, and he's wide open. So he's going to start Worthy out in the slot. Worthy's going to fake like he's going to go in, and then, yeah. No, it wasn't the corn dog route. He just ran like a little flat out route to the flat. I'm thinking he cut back into the middle and then went out to the side. Extra point is good. Chiefs are going to take an 8-point lead. 2:42 left to play. 3rd quarter. Chiefs up 24-16. Here's where we see the Chiefs take control in this game. Something's going to happen for this Texans drive. They're going to force them a 3 and out. They're going to get a turnover. And the Chiefs are going to get this ball back. They're going to score again, go up 2 possessions. And by then, there's going to be about 7 minutes left to play in this game. They're going to win this game by 2 scores. Texans come out, single back formation. Stroud's going to play action fake to Mixon. Try to throw to a tight end, and he's tackled for about a 2-yard gain. Just tried to throw short right there for Dalton Schultz, and the Chiefs had 2 guys on him. Chiefs up 24-16, 2:22 left to play, third quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Texans at the 32-yard line. They're going to hand this ball off to Mixon. Mixon's got the first down and more. About a 15-yard run right there by Joe Mixon. He had a good run earlier in the first half, and then that's his best run in the second half by far. Chiefs defense is going to make a play. I got a feeling it's just going to happen. Something's going to happen. A turnover. Texans are going to mess up a play. Stroud gets the ball, shotgun formation, and there's the incomplete pass right there. 2nd and 10. He had a guy open. He just overthrew him. Yeah, he had Mixon right there. That would have been a 5-yard catch if it was an accurate throw. Second and 10 for Houston at the 45-yard line. Stroud, shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers on each side. Joe Mixon, the running back. Takes a snap, play action fake. 3-step drop. Now gets out to his right, throws, and it's incomplete to Woods. He's looking for like a 15-yard out right there, like a timing route, but the ball was way out of bounds. I don't think Woods came back for that football. He's thinking Woods is going to come back for that football and just never does. Third and 10 for the Texans. Stroud, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his right. Sends a wide receiver in motion to his right. Takes a snap, Chiefs blitz, and it's whistled dead. Illegal formation on the Texans. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Actually, delay a game. Yeah, he had to get 14 in motion, who hasn't played. 14's in the game for Tank Dell. And he had to get him in motion. He was lined up in the wrong spot. And by then, the play clock expired. And, yeah, that's just not having Tank Dell on the field right there. There's that 5 yards. 3rd and 15 for Stroud. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right in a shotgun formation. Takes a snap, 4-step drop, look in middle, throws to the flat to Dalton Schultz. He's going to have the first down and more. Got about a 20-yard catch and run. Nobody's got him out in the flat. He's wide open. That was the play where they could have got off the field right there. 3rd and 15. Oh man, everybody is going. It's a quarters type of defense, and everybody's got their back towards CJ Stroud. He could have ran the football. He could have stepped up and ran for the first down. And he also had Schultz wide open over there. Wow. Now they're going to run it to Mixon, and he's got about 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 40 seconds left to play, third quarter. Chiefs up 24-16. Texans threatening right now in Chiefs territory. Yeah, they're about at the, I want to say the 33-yard line of the Chiefs. Yeah, 35 actually on a 2nd and 8. Single back formation for Stroud. He drops back to pass, and it's caught by Schultz for about right at the 6. They're going to call him short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And the third quarter is going to wind down. The Texans are going to have this football close to the red zone. They're only down 8. That extra point's going to come into play. that miss by Fairbairn. I don't think if they score a touchdown here, I don't think you need to go for two. You can make it 20. What is it? 20. Yeah, you can make it 24-23. You don't need to go for two right away, but that extra point missed is crucial for the Texans. So the Texans got a 3rd and 1 right here. If they don't get it, I do believe they'll go for it on 4th down. It's 1 yard. It's probably more like a half a yard, to be honest with you. And, they could have 2 plays right here set up, or they could just quarterback sneak it. I don't watch a lot of the Texans football games, so I don't really know if they do the quarterback sneak. And actually, they're going to hand this football off, and they get the 1st down. Wow. Chiefs had a chance to stop Mixon about 2 yards short of the 1st down, and he was able to fall forward. They come out in an I formation, a big package, about 2 tight ends, all bunched together at the line of scrimmage, and he still got the 1st down. Texans are going to take the snap at the 25-yard line of the Chiefs. I formation for Stroud, sends a tight end in motion to his left. Stroud takes a snap, he pitches it left to Mixon, and he's wrapped up right there by Chris Jones and Mike Pennell. It's going to be a 3-yard loss for Joe Mixon. 4th quarter just getting underway, 14 minutes left to play. Field goal is 5 points, so it would be 24-19. Second and 12 for the Texans at the 27-yard line of the Chiefs. Stroud shotgun formation. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking middle. He's flushed out to his right, trying to make a play. He throws across his body. He got the catch. Damn. Nico Collins with about a 15-yard catch right there, and now they're 1st and goal. Jones, man. Jones is right there. He's got his hand on him. He just good block, good pass protection by the Texans. I feel like all game long they've been pass protecting well. 1st and goal for Stroud. He comes out, single back formation, sends a tight end motion to his right. Play action fake to Mixon, all kinds of time. Now Stroud trying to make a play, dances around, evades a sack, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds for it's going to be a 3-yard loss. All the way back to about the 13-yard line. And he had so much time back there. There was at least four seconds before he decided to get out of that pocket and try to run for it. Karlaftis was on the pressure. So besides George today, he's really the only one causing havoc on the defensive line. 2nd and goal for the Texans all the way back to the 15. Stroud takes the snap, and his arm got held on the play, and he throws out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. That was just a throwaway right there. It's going to be 3rd and goal all the way back at the 15-yard line. Yeah, Chris Jones got in there right there. That was the first play where Chris Jones, he threw his guy down and just got in there, got his hand up, forced Stroud into basically a incomplete pass right there. He's just getting rid of that football. 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Stroud shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his left. Sends Schultz over there as well. Now he's got 3. He's got Woods by himself to his right. Takes a snap, and it's whistled dead. Could be a flag on the Texans. Another one. This will back him back all the way up to the 20-yard line on a 3rd and goal. delay a game. That's the second one this drive. Not a lot of plays in the playbook. 3rd and goal from the 20. Well, if they get this one, fuck. Yeah, if it was Josh Allen, I'd be kind of scary. Shotgun formation. Stroud takes the snap. He's pressured, throws, and it's tipped. Oh, and Amenihue could have had a pick. It's going to be 4th and goal for the Texans. They're going to have to kick this one. And Chris Jones is down. Oh, no. He's holding that calf area. Looks like his left calf. Come on, big man. Get up, man. Damn. He sat up. Got a smile on his face. I think he's going to be all right. Somewhat of a limp. He's holding that calf area on that left leg. Him and Kelsey are laughing. I think he's going to be okay. Man. I know he hasn't got much pressure today, but you don't want to lose him at this point in the season. Could be just a cramp. Yeah, that's what I think it was. I think it was just a cramp. Fairbairn comes out for the 38-yard field goal attempt. It's up. It's going left. Oh, it almost missed that. He almost missed that left. They got it. It's going to be 24-19. 12 minutes left to play, 4th quarter. Chiefs only up 5. They're going to have to score more points in this game. Whether it be a field goal going down there, I wouldn't be mad about a field goal. They want to make this a 1-score game and give Stroud the ball back with an opportunity. That possibly could happen, but they definitely need more points to win this football game. The Texans have shown the ability to move the football against this Chiefs defense. Now, since Tank Dell has went out of the game, they've kind of struggled. Dalton Schultz, he's still making plays. He's still dangerous. Nico Collins, he's making plays out there. Well, he was in the first half. He hasn't really done much in the second half, but I think the Chiefs, they definitely need to, on this next drive, they need to get a few first downs. They need to chip some clock off and kick this field goal, possibly with about 5 minutes left on the clock. Give the Texans the ball back, up 8. If they can get a touchdown, that'd be great. But, I'm just thinking of a scenario where it's going to be an 8-point game. And the Texans are going to get this football back with about 5 minutes left. And it's on C.J. Stroud. See what really he's made of. I mean, great rookie of the year. And then has kind of had a sophomore slump this year. And could that be due to his offensive line giving up so many sacks? I think they gave up 38 his rookie year and have given up already 45 this season. So, he's on pace. They're on pace to give up 55, 50 sacks this year. The problem is the Chiefs haven't been able to get any sacks today. There's times where they've gotten their hands on him, but he's been able to get out of the pocket and evade the pass rush and make some plays. Credit to C.J. Stroud. This Texans team is known for winning close games. So they like to play it close too, just like the Chiefs. So this will probably be the best close game team. Because the Texans, they play close games all the time. So Remigio is going to take it, and he's going to get to about the 30-yard line. We're going to see what Pat can do. Yeah, they're just showing his mobility right now. It looks good. He had that touchdown run early. He had that run on third and 13. Yeah, he's got about 30 yards rushing. Single back formation for the Chiefs. They're going to hand off to Kareem. He's got to fight forward and get about 5 yards. 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line. $11:24 left to play, fourth quarter. Chiefs up 24-19. Mahomes, empty backfield. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking left. Now he's throwing deep, and it's incomplete. I don't think he's on the same page right there with Hollywood Brown. He wasn't even looking back for it. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Well, Kelsey could be dialing something up to Kelsey right here. Mahomes, empty backfield. He sends Hollywood Brown in motion to his left. 3 wide receivers over there. Takes a snap, big drop, throws, and it's caught. Caught by D-Hop, spin move, and he's got the first down right at the 40. Big play right there on 3rd and 8. Chiefs get a first down, and it keeps the clock going. 10:50 left to play, fourth quarter. Nice move right there by D-Hop. As soon as he catches it, spin move, gets about 2 more yards. First and 10 for the Chiefs. 10:30 left to play, fourth quarter. Mahomes, single back formation, play action fake. Now he's looking deep. He's flushed. He throws. Oh, and it's high. Could have been intercepted right there. He had Kareem open, but he threw high. And he got popped in the back as he threw it. Gets up kind of slow, limping a little bit, but he's good. It's a play action fake to Kareem. Kareem kind of gets caught up in the blocks. Mahomes throws it high, and there's 3 Texans right there. If that ball could have got tipped high or stayed in the air a little longer, that could have been a pick 6. Mahomes, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking that way. He throws to Kareem in the backfield. Kareem, 45-50, trying to make a guy miss, and he's out of bounds at about the 43-yard line of the Texans. First down for the Chiefs. 10 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Quick throw right there by Mahomes. He gets it out to Kareem. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. He sends Hollywood Brown in motion to his right. Got Justin Watson to his left. They're going to hand the ball off to Kareem, and he falls forward for about 3 yards. Tried to run it right there off of Joe Thuney and Mike Caliendo. 2nd and 8 for the Chiefs. 9:21 left to play, fourth quarter. 24-19. Time of possession is about even. Both have about 25 minutes in the game. Mahomes, shotgun formation, sends Noah Gray in motion to his left. He takes a snap. He's looking left. Throws middle, and it's caught by Kelsey, and he's popped right about a yard short of the first down, right about the 32-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Chiefs. They're in field goal range right now. First down would be great, though. Then they could get it down to that 5-minute mark. It's actually a 3rd and 2. They're going to call a timeout. Yeah, I thought they would think about this one. It's a big play right here. Well, I'll tell you what they're not going to do. They're not going to hand this ball off and give it to Pacheco right up the middle like that. This will definitely be a throw. More than likely, they're going to give Mahomes three options to throw this football. He's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to have, a running back in the flat. He's going to have a tight end on a post route, and then he's going to have an opportunity um, to run this football too as well. Or they could just do like an empty backfield and throw the ball to Kelsey because he's been wide open right in the middle. I mean, they've done that a few times on little short passes. But if the Texans go to that and they cover those tight ends in the middle of the field, then Mahomes can throw it out to the flat to Kareem again, because they're going to be playing man coverage, and I don't think there'll be anybody on Kareem in the flat. So the Chiefs have a few options they can run on this third and two play. I just definitely don't want them to run the football, and it's off of that Pacheco play earlier when they tried to do the 4th and 1. Yeah, that play was terrible. They had a creative run with them earlier, um, where he kind of just got out to the outside to the right. But the Chiefs' run game is all it is Mahomes in the shotgun, and he hands it off to Kareem or Pacheco, and they run right up the middle. That's all it really is. There's no like pitches. There's no like getting out to the outside. They don't do that. If we had some creativity in the run game, I'd say yeah, maybe try it. Um, and they got away from Carson Steele too. He's come in a few times this year in short yardage and got a big first down. So I don't know what the deal with that is since Pacheco has came back. Carson Steele really isn't in the game. He's more of like a blocker. They're using him. 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. He's got three wide receivers to his right. Kareem Hunt, the running back. He's going to take the snap. They're going to hand off to Kareem. Full head of steam right up the middle. He's got the first down. Wow. Surprised they ran that. They're always doing the opposite. So, that's why a defensive coordinator is thinking, well, they're not going to run the football again. We stopped them on that 4th and 1. Andy Reid, I mean, he's just playing backwards. 8 plays, 39 yards, 4 minutes off the clock this drive. They're going to hand the ball off to Kareem again, and he's going to fall forward for about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7. 7:45 left to play, fourth quarter. Chiefs are in field goal range, just outside of the red zone, in Houston Texans territory. They're just showing that Houston Texans pass rush. It's been pretty good today. Mahomes has gotten the ball out quick, but they've been hurrying him. They've been getting there, that's for sure. Mahomes takes his snap, play action fake. He's going to throw it back shoulder, and Hopkins stays in bounds. Pretty catch right there. I mean, this is a tiptoe on the sideline type of catch. This is a back shoulder, about a 10-yard back shoulder, and Hopkins is right on the sideline, the awareness to catch this football. And now the Chiefs are in the red zone. He's got 2 toes on the ground, not feet, toes, and he catches this football. What an acquisition by Brett Veach. Chiefs at the 14-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off to Kareem, and he falls forward again for about 2 yards this time. Really hasn't been effective, but what he does is there's no negative plays with Kareem. I mean, he's hitting that hole hard, and there's not an opportunity for a 2nd and 13 with him. More so, okay, the worst case scenario is a 2nd and 8 with Kareem. Now with Pacheco, there's a chance he can get stopped short. for like a 1 or 2 yard loss. So I like the move of putting Kareem in the game. Mahomes shotgun formation, takes a snap, throws out quick out to Hollywood. Hollywood trying to make a guy miss, and he's out of bounds, about a 4 yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 from the 11 yard line. 5:53 left to play, fourth quarter. And then they possibly could take this under 5 minutes. If they score a touchdown, it's going to be pretty tough for the Texans to win this football game. Now the field goal, the Texans could possibly have this ball back with about 4 minutes, maybe 3 and some change on the clock. Mahomes shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. He takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking middle. He's flushed out, throws against his body. Oh! And it's dropped by Xavier Worley. Should have been a touchdown. Now it's going to be 4th and 5. They're going to have to kick the field goal now. That was huge right there. That could have put the game away. It was right in his hands. He had to jump up for it. It was a high throw, but Worthy would tell you he should have made that catch. Man. Mahomes, yeah, he knows he should have had that catch. That'll put the whole game away. Buckner struggles with these short ones. No, man, he just got in that left post. He's banging it. I don't know why he just doesn't take a little bit off of that football. I don't know why he bangs it. He needs to bang it in like that. Just take a little bit off of that football. And all the short ones are like low line drives that are like 10 feet off the ground. I think it's because when he kicks the football, he like ends up on his knee. So all that momentum going forward, he's like trying to kick it low. That's so weird how Harrison struggles at those kicks like 40 yards in, and he's really good at the ones the like long ones, like 55, 60 yarders. He bangs those ones. It's getting to the point where I'm more confident in a long field goal from Buckner than I am in a short field goal. Good coverage by the Chiefs on the kick return. Texans are going to get this football at about the 25-yard line. That missed catch by Worthy is going to be crucial. Had a chance to really put this game away. Now that Stroud's going to have the ball back with about 4 minutes, 34 seconds left. The only way they're not in 4-down territory is if they don't move the ball early. If they don't move the ball early, if they go back, there's a penalty, something like that. Then they punt this football away. They still have 2 timeouts. They're down 8. It's 1 score. Stroud shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right. Joe Mixon, the running back, they're going to hand the ball off to him. He's trying to get left, and the Chiefs got it wrapped up. He actually did a pretty good job to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 1-yard loss. Could have been a 4 or 5 yard loss. Drew Tranquil was right there, and then Bolton came and made the tackle. Mixon's got he's got about 40, 45 yards today. Maybe a little less. Shotgun formation for Stroud. He sends a wide receiver in motion to his right. 2 wide receivers over there. He takes a snap, big drop. Pressure by Karlaftis. Doesn't get there. Throws deep, and it's incomplete. Georgia's right on his ass again. And he's having a monster game. No sacks, but he's having one of those games where he's forcing throws. That's about the 3rd time he put Stroud on the ground. 6th hurry. So again, the Texans are in a situation right now where they're in a 3rd and 11. 4:27 left in this game. If they're not able to get this, they could still punt this football away. Stroud shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap, Chiefs blitz. He's flushed out to his right, and he's sacked. First time today. Sacked by J. Will. Texans are going to have to punt this football. 4:15, clock is ticking in this fourth quarter. 4:11, 4:10. Yeah, Stroud had nothing. All the wide receivers were trying to get downfield, and the Chiefs blitzed. Spags sent it. He sent two extra guys, and they didn't. J. Will just ran straight up the middle free. Here's the punt right at the goal line for the Texans. It's up. Pretty good punt, actually. Remigio's going to take this ball at the 30-yard line, 35, and he's tackled about the 45-yard line. 40-yard line, excuse me. 3:41 left to play, fourth quarter. Chiefs got a chance. Let's see. Texans are going to call a timeout. See. They might need 3 first downs. You got those 2 timeouts. Get it down to the. Yeah, might need three first downs right here. The way that the Chiefs' offense has looked this season in this situation, they usually end up not getting the first down or going a 3 and out and having to punt the football back. It's happened many times where they've had opportunities to put games away like this all year, and somehow, some way, they just want to make these games close. And could this be another situation like that where they give the ball back to the Houston Texans in a 1-score game? I think so. I mean, it's just that's the way these games have gone the whole season. So unless something can change where they're able to get the ball downfield early on in the first and 10, and get this into Texans territory early, and really make this a 2-score game, I don't feel comfortable having to give the ball back to the Texans only up 8. Stroud, he's played well today. Now after losing Tank Dell, he went to Dalton Schultz as his guy, a safety valve guy on third down. And Schultz has played well today. There was a catch where on a third down where Schultz missed. I thought he should have had. And if Dell's there, that's Dell's route, and that's his catch. So it kind of did prove to be kind of costly losing Tank Dell. I hope he's all right. But what I'll remember from this game is C.J. Stroud's reaction to Tank Dell going out. And, I'd never seen that before. Usually you just, see a guy take a knee and their helmet's off like that. Maybe you see a little bit of it, but it was to the point where he was bawling, and crying. And I realized that's his friend, but, he's got to gather himself and try to make a play here. The Chiefs are going to come out in single back formation. They're going to hand the ball off to Pacheco, and he's going to get about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 32-yard line. Texans use their second timeout. But I just felt ever since then, he wasn't as aggressive as when he had Dell in there. I don't know, and it definitely has affected Stroud since that injury. Second and 8 for the Chiefs. Mahomes shotgun formation. They're bunched. 2 wide receivers on each side. Now he sends Hollywood Brown in motion to his right. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to throw it quick out to Brown, and he's got about 6 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Big play in this game right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is that play where they've struggled with all year. It's short yardage, and they just can't figure it out. Mahomes will get pressure. He'll get sacked. Have to hold on to the football. The only way they've gotten this play on these big third downs, they've hit Kelsey on one. I believe it was a couple weeks ago where Mahomes is rolling out to his right, and throws it with the last second to throw and hits Kelsey on his knees to help us win a game. And then one other time he ran with his legs. But other than that, most of these 3rd and 4s like this, they've been stopped. Mahomes takes the snap, he throws, and it's caught. Caught by P. Ryan, he makes a guy miss. 45-40. Chiefs got the first down. They got it. Finally figured it out. 3:16 left to play, fourth quarter, 1st and 10. Texans blitzed right there. Mahomes just got it out to P. Ryan. No quick pass. And then he made a guy miss. They had a chance to tackle him inside the first down, but the defender fell down. Chiefs got the ball, shotgun formation. It's a pistol look. 2:45 left to play, fourth quarter. He's going to hand the ball off to Kareem, full head of steam up the middle. And he's got about 8 yards right there. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this game. 1 first down, this thing's over. This could be a matchup in the playoffs. Moving forward, the Texans could see these guys or be back in Arrowhead in the playoffs. And I'm just thinking about that matchup. Did the Chiefs show their hand in this game? Show a lot, and I don't think they did. And losing Tank Dell for the Texans is gonna be huge. He looks like he's gonna be missed the rest of the year. Thoughts and prayers go out to Tank Dell and C.J. Stroud losing his main target right there kind of affected him moving forward in this game. And he played amazing. And I thought he'll take back that first interception where he threw to Jalen Hicks. He also threw another interception to Trent McDuffie. Besides that, he played really well today. The book on him was he was having a hard time throwing in the pocket. And in the pocket, he threw a couple interceptions today. Chiefs are going to hand off to Kareem. Kareem Hunt, 30, 25-20. Kareem Hunt breaks free and he slides down. He could have had the touchdown right there. He just slid down, and now the Chiefs are going to take a knee and end this game. He could have scored, and made this game would have been 34-19, and he slid down at about the 12-yard line. But I think the Texans, their defensive line is really well. I think for them, linebackers, defensive backs is something they need to look at and address. They're getting there though. So this is a really good team. Collins played well. Schultz had a phenomenal game. That was the old Cowboys tight end. Tank Dell going out, that was tough. Mixon, he didn't have a great game at all. He had probably about 40 yards, I'd say. I'm not looking at the stats, but Chiefs played a pretty solid football game, and they're going to go to 14-1. They got a 2.5 game lead over Buffalo, who has 3 cakewalks. They got the Patriots twice, and then they got the Jets once. But if the Chiefs win again, they're going to be the number 1 seed in the AFC. And Mahomes' ankle it doesn't look 100%, but 85% Patrick Mahomes is going to get the job done as well. And like I said, the Chiefs are going to go to 14-1. I want to thank everyone for watching, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a Merry Christmas, guys.